Hey, Shalom. All right. All glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim YAHAWASHI, Bahashim Makakwadash. All right. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All right. Much love and respect, to these men because they do the wills of Yahweh, Bahashim YAHAWASHI. All right. Teaching day in and day out, exhorting, and also keeping the elect in the way. All right. Peace, salutations, honors, and blessings to the Akim, the 144,000, the elect that do endure and believe on Yahweh, Bahashim YAHAWASHI to the very end. Okay. This is YAHAWASHI making another video. Actually, what I want to do is I want to do a recap on the video I made yesterday. Didn't really make it thorough and clarify why I brought out certain scriptures. So I, was brainstorming on it last night. Thought about making a video today on it. And it's this video right here that I made last night. YAHAWASHI will be coming in an immeasurable size chariot. And I brought out, scriptures that didn't really pinpoint to, I did bring out scriptures to prove that YAHAWASHI will be coming in a massive ship / chariot / space vehicle, whatever you people want to call it. But the fact remains, it's a chariot. It's a form of transportation. All right. Technology beyond what man knows. Okay. But I brought out other scriptures to read about the glory and, what the Lord has created. But I didn't really clarify why I made it, why I did that, man. The reason why I brought those scriptures out, man, was because when you look at, the creation of Yahweh Bahashim YAHAWASHI, man, and then you look at the size of the ship that he's going to be coming back to visit the earth and visit the inhabitants on to place judgment, it doesn't sound illogical. It doesn't sound unreasonable after seeing that, he's the one that created all things, so he can come in whatever manner he chooses. And he's choosing to come back in a ship in the size that's many times bigger than the earth. All right. And so that's why I wanted to get more scriptures to just show the glory of Yahweh Bahashim YAHAWASHI, man, and how like it makes sense, So the first one I wanted to get was in Isaiah 40 and 22. It says, actually, you know what? I'll start at Isaiah 40 and 21. Excuse me. But Isaiah 40 and 21 says, have ye not known? Have ye not heard? Hath it not been told you from the beginning? Have ye not understood from the foundations of the earth? It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth. So, YAHAWASHI, man, Yahweh and YAHAWASHI, man, they see everything that goes on this planet. Okay, they see everything that goes on in the universe, which is called the heavens. All right, because they created them, and they are able to know every single thing that goes on in existence. All right, when you go actually, I'll go ahead and get it. When you go into John, the first chapter, John 1 and 3 tells you that all things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. So there's nothing that goes on in the universe, all right, that goes on in existence that the Lord does not know about. If there's a ruckus going on in the universe, the Lord knows about it already. All right. It says, again, that all things were made by him. All things were made by him. And without him was not anything made that was made. So if there's something going on in the galaxy, just say there's something else going on, man. You'd say there's an extraterrestrial event, like you people want to talk about that with aliens. Okay, the Lord already knows about it because he would have done it. He would have created it. All right. So there is nothing done. All right. Without the knowing and the knowledge of the Lord, or without the Lord not knowing about it. Okay. He is the one that governs and rules and watches over everything. So going back to Isaiah 40 and 22 says, it is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers. So the glory and the majesty of the Yahweh Bahashim YAHAWASHI, man, is huge. Okay. You've got phrases on the planet Earth, man, that the inhabitants like to use, like go all out. I want to come in style. I want to come in a fashion. Well, Yahweh Bahashim YAHAWASHI, man, is coming in a style and a fashion, man. One of the words, theatrical. Well, the word theatrical stems from the word theater. All right. which the word theater goes back to the Greek word, I believe, theatron, which means to be godlike. All right, it's got a form of majesty and like an ambiance behind it. You know, it's got a certain feel and vibration behind it, man. And being godlike, man, hey, that comes with a certain credibility and majesty, man. I've said it before in other videos, man. You know, a god has to have certain credibility. You can't approach a god with with some shithead attitude, man. You got to come in a humble way, man, because that's a god. You speaking to a god, man. So, which we know a god is a judge and a ruler, but an actual spiritual entity presence, like you got to come in a humble way, man, because that power can do and choose whatever he wants to do. The scriptures tell you, man, that the Lord, he can do whatever he pleases, man, for real. He could be a tyrant power if he wanted to, and you know what would happen? There isn't a damn thing you could be able to do all about it. But thankfully, which I'll back up the honor of YAHAWASHI. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 12 tells you, man, that the Lord did not think it agreeable to be a tyrant power. All right, he delights in holiness and pureness. Okay, so this power, man, deserves credibility, deserves to come in style, deserves to come in a stylist way, and he's coming in a ship. All right, and he's literally going to sit upon the circle of the earth. That ship is going to outdo the size of the earth. All right, you know, like there's a movie, man. What was it? Shoot, what was the name? Gods of Egypt, I think it was. It had Gerard Butler in it, the guy who played as Leonidas in 300. I think it's called Gods of Egypt. It came out like, you know, within the last couple of years. But they had, what's his name? Zeus, or no, Horus, I think. One of them, man. I think it was Zeus, actually, if I'm not mistaken. I can't even remember, man. But the top administrative god in Greek mythology, because they used different gods in this one. I think it was Osiris. Point is, he was on a ship and he was overseeing the earth. Okay? In fact, I'm going to go ahead, slack it. I'm going to go ahead and get it for you, man, because Gods of Egypt cast. Because the old man, he played as, it was the guy who played as Captain Barbossa. Why is he not in here? But he played as that guy, but in that, okay, he was set. Okay, let me go ahead and get it right here, man. You know, excuse me, man. I wasn't expecting to look at this video or this. May not be able to find it. I don't know. Set Osiris. Is that him? I think Brian Brown. I don't know, man. I'm getting off topic. I was just trying to prove, man. I need the character's name. I need the character because, you know what? Barbosa. Excuse me for this. I'm trying to get the character. Okay, Jeffrey Rush. Okay, Jeffrey Rush, Gods of Egypt. Yeah, okay, he played as oh my god, man. I'm trying to get you know what? This is already getting okay. He played as Ra. There you go. Ra. All right. God damn, man. So on his ship in Gods of Egypt. I'm trying to prove a point. That's why I'm doing it.
So let me tell you about Honey. Anytime you check out on your computer, it will search the entire internet, and if it finds a coupon,
trying to prove a point. That's why I'm doing this. So right there. So Ra, who gave life to all the other gods in the movie Gods of Egypt, which in Greek mythology, Ra is like Osiris, Horus, Zeus, okay? And he's the one who gave life to all the other gods in Greek and Egyptology, Greek mythology, all that fake god deity shit. But as you can see, because his job in the movie was to watch over mankind, and there was in this mythology, there's there's an evil entity. I don't know what they call him, but it looked like a planet eater, whatever. But Ra spends his time on this shit his entire time, watching over the earth and for that beast to approach every single night. And he shoots that beast every day. But he's on a chariot, okay? That's the point. And excuse me for all that goddamn crap I just did. I wanted to prove a point, man, that, you know, even in mythology, Greek mythology and Egypt mythology and all that, their gods have this, you know, they're apparently in the heavens, right, watching over mankind, but they have this like dwelling that they have upon the earth. Like even in the movie Immortals, the gods were sitting in the heavens on the clouds, and they're dwelling, these houses, these dwellings of the gods, they were above the atmosphere. Okay, so but all these lies come from the scriptures, man, because the actual truth now is YAHAWASHI right now on, you know, above us right now on the heavens in space where the satellites are. Is he chilling right there, you know, watching us day and, you know, eating apples and shit? No, man. This is a description of how the Lord oversees all things. Okay? But when you want to use when YAHAWASHI is actually going to return, yeah, because he's the one who oversees everything. He sees all things. He's watching and he's judging. He's administering a management over the universe, man. So he's watching, man. But the point was that, like, you know, the things that the scriptures talk about, man, about how YAHAWASHI is going to come back and his majesty and his glory, it makes sense after you see that it is he, all right, Isaiah 40:22, that sitteth upon the circle of the earth. And then how the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, but it is he that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in. So it just makes sense, right? It just makes sense. His creation, he creates everything, man. He can do whatever he wants. He can come in however he wants, man. He can come in whatever form and whatever style he pleases. Okay? Jeremiah 31:37, thus saith the Lord, if heaven can be measured and the foundations of the earth searched out beneath, I will also cast off all the seed of Israel for all that they have done, saith the Lord. It's just, you know, this is a challenge to Esau, man. Esau, you know, the Lord is challenging Esau, like, measure heaven, man. Measure space. Measure the earth. Search everything out, man. But you can't. The creations and the glory of Yahweh Bashem Yashai is too great, man. It's too great. It's too big. Okay? It's too huge. It's too paramount. All right? And they got one more. In Psalms 92 and 5-8, it says, O Lord, O Yahweh Bashem Yashai, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep. It's beautiful, man. All right. And, you know, I made an example yesterday, man, like, is YAHAWASHI going to return in some, you know, peon-sized Honda Accord looking vehicle? No, man. It says, oh Lord, how great are thy works. So he's coming back, and you're going to still be amazed at the return of Yahweh Bashem Yashai. Whether you wicked or not, man, you're going to see that chariot, man. You're going to see his wonders. You're going to see these miracles being performed, but you're going to see these chariots returning out of Yahweh Bashem Yashai's actual mothership, and you're going to be like, what the hell? You're going to be amazed, like, what? Whether it's out of fear or not, you're still gonna marvel. So Yahawashi, man, coming back in that huge ship, man, is gonna be incredible. It says, "O Lord, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep. A brutish man knoweth not, neither doth a fool understand this." You ain't. That's why it sounds preposterous, man. Uh, it sounds like a bunch of hot air coming out of the prophets' mouths, man. When we tell you that Yahawashi is going to return in a huge, massive ship. All right. It says, "When the wicked spring as the grass, and when all the workers of iniquity do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed forever." So, how do you overtake a proud man when he feels unstoppable? You come and show him something even bigger and greater. All right. How do you stop a proud man that trusts in his sword, like Esau, man? You come with a bigger gun. You come with bigger guns. I was watching that movie Doom last night, that movie that was made with The Rock, and they had made a bigger gun to take care of a bigger problem, and they called it the BFG, the big fucking gun. Yahawashi is coming with big fucking guns. He's coming with some big fucking artillery, man. In fact, ooh, I'm gonna get this. I can't wait to read this one, man. Let me get this. Jeremiah 50 and 25. Actually, you know what? Jeremiah 50 and 22. It says, "A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations?" Because right now, man, America and Esau, all right, they've got the biggest weapons. They've got the strongest might. All right, Trump, I'll bring up Trump real quick, man. He's been saying in these past debates and political meetings on the web, he's been saying America is the greatest country in the world and the most powerful, and they'll never have their power taken away. He actually said that a couple of days ago, actually. But so who can make war against this hammer? Who can make war against Babylon? Who can make war against America right now, man? If they're unstoppable and their power is too great. It says, "I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon. And thou wast not aware, thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord." You basically doing this to yourself, man. This is another topic, and I was actually thinking about this earlier, man. Esau called out any power, man. That's literally what you did, man. And the only example I could think of, man, is in that movie, The Avengers, the first Avengers, when there was a whole debate with what's his name, the guy who played Samuel Jackson, and then they found out about the Tesseract and all that, and Thor, he intervened and made a comment. He said, it's a sign to all realms that the earth is ready for a higher form of war. And that's literally what Esau's done, man. Esau has signified that he's calling out any power out there, man, or any challenger to challenge his might and power. And you have no idea what you do at the same time, but you don't understand that you called out Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. You challenged his authority and power by doing everything that you've done today. So it says that you are found and also caught because thou hast striven against the Lord, man. You calling the Lord out. So the Lord is like, all right, I feel you, man. I got you. You want to call me out? Let me bring my shit and you bring your shit. Let's see who comes out of it. You want to have a gunfight? All right, I'm going to bring my guns. The Lord says in verse 25, "The Lord hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai of hosts, in the land of the Chaldeans." This is beautiful, man. This is, and this is one of my personal favorites, man. But it says again that Yahweh hath opened his armory. He's opened his weapons vault and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation. So you want to act like the Lord is coming with primitive technology, like he ain't out there, the scriptures tell you, man, that the Lord perfected all wisdom and knowledge and understanding. He created it, man. Meaning he already got the passive barriers of weapons that you can't get past. First of all, we already know the Lord actually gave Esau the knowledge for the nuclear missile. We know this. All right. Let me see. Sodom and Gomorrah, man. The Lord had two angels split an atom and caused hail fire to come down onto Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, so that was thousands of years ago when mankind was barely even starting. So you want to tell me that the Lord ain't out there? He ain't got other weapons for you? We already know the chariots, man, are going to come with lasers. They got laser technology. You don't get it, man. The Lord already perfected all technology or all knowledge. All right, He possesses all technology, man, which is like the system and working of a tool. So these weapons, He's going to come with, man. He's going to come with His whip. He's going to come with His what y'all people call military might. All right, because Esau he calls his weaponry and his creations his angels. You actually got a type of jet or an aircraft that Esau created, one of these jets, and he calls them blue angels. All right. So, I mean, that testifies that Esau trusts in his sword, man. But Esau, you got your weaponry. The Lord has His weaponry. And where did it say it? Right here. For this is the work of the Lord Yahweh of hosts. The Lord of hosts, the Lord of Sabaoth, two things that also mean the same thing. They both mean the Lord of armies. He is the Lord of armies, man. He's the king. Let me get that, man. Let me get that. Just to show you, man, what you're about to fight against. All right, Revelation 17:4 says, these shall make war with the Lamb, which is YAHAWASHI, and the Lamb, YAHAWASHI, shall overcome them. For He is Lord of lords and King of kings. And they that are with Him are called and chosen and faithful, which is the elect. So that's what you're going to fight. This is who you've called out. This is who you're challenging. You want to challenge the Lord of lords, the King of kings. All right, the one who, in fact, let me get this. This is what the Lord is coming back to do in Isaiah 2:2. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountains of the Lord's house shall be established. In the top of the mountains it shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it. That's not the one. Slakia. Yeah, right here. Isaiah 2:11. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. And upon all the cedars of Lebanon that are high and lifted up, and upon all the oaks of Bashan, and upon all the high mountains, and upon all the hills that are lifted up. So the Lord, He topples governments. He topples whole infrastructures of countries and cities. He's going to take out governments, man. He's going to take out your power. As the scriptures just said, man. And what did it say? Oh, right here. Yeah. That the Lord alone shall be exalted. So this is who you're going to fight in that day. And He's coming. He's here. All right. He's going to be, it ain't going to take, when Yahweh finally tells YAHAWASHI to go, all right, to start everything, to actually make Himself present above the earth, it ain't going to take no time. They possess the technology. They can go through portals. All right. They can teleport. All right. YAHAWASHI, He displayed that that knowledge when He was here on the planet. He did teleport. All right. So, hey, man, Esau is going to lose. The so-called white man is going to lose. And he's going to lay you low, man. He's going to lay you down. He's going to lay your your paramount power down. All right. So, again, the whole point was to clarify, man, that the Lord, He is going to come back in the ship that's beyond the size of the earth to display His power. All right. You coming with your little pea-sized jets and helicopters and your rice grain-sized missiles to come against that ship that's outdoing the size of the earth. Yeah. yeah, it'll be in vain, man. So, hopefully, again, it's edifying. Just, the reason why I made this video, man, was just to clarify why I was giving those scriptures out, man. Like, you looking at the whole creation of YAHAWASHI, it don't sound silly after knowing that he's the one that created everything, and he's going to come back in a craft that, frankly, actually is still small as hell compared to the size of the universe of his creation. I'm not trying to knock down the size of YAHAWASHI's chariot, just saying, like, you look at how small the earth is, and then you look at how big the chariot's going to be, and then you compare that to the size of the heavens, still small. So, again, man, Lord willing, it's edifying. Just wanted to bring these things out, man, just speak a little bit more on it. Waiting for the return of YAHAWASHI, man. All right? But I'm going to go ahead and end it. I want to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, honors, and blessings to the elect that endure to the very end. All right? Yahweh, Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, Barakatham, Kwam Mishala, Shalom.